Welcome to Portugal, welcome to FTRF1. It's myself, Ron Skitter, in the Comspark with me, Sean Carson. How's it, Sean?
Good evening, everyone. How's it, Ron? Looking forward to the race. We are going into Q1.
There we go, only 15 drivers in the lobby, so everyone will go through in Q1. We won't see too much action just yet. And
nice
then, of
and
course,
dry from what we can see, Ron. Last night wasn't so lucky.
Yeah, but the rain will mix it up here.
Hey, definitely.
It's a track that guys don't know as well as some of the more traditional tracks, but I find it to be a lovely track to drive. It's extremely different. A lot of blind crests and blind faith, throwing your car into a corner and hoping the corner's there when you get there.
Yeah,
and especially in some racing conditions, it plays tricks on you. You can see a guy lose the rear a bit. You think you're in with a shot, but you still have to arrive and a couple of quick corners to come and battle it out. And, 2 DRS zones. I found the back straight one to be more effective, Sean, than the start-finish straight. I had one very easy take on the start-finish straight, but other than that, I saw way more action on that back straight. I think it's got to do with the downhill braking zone and a much sharper second, third gear corner as well, which always helps with the overtaking opportunities.
Yeah,
I can see no cars going out yet. I know there are cars out.
Winkies on track already, Ron.
There we go.
Killer Bean, aka Ronald.
Killer Bean.
Going through turn 4, turn 5. The first DRS zone coming to a hairpin. Quite a difficult corner on that Ronald is going through now.
I've saw a couple of guys lose it there before.
Yeah.
Hard on the traction zone. You sort of have to go in with a bit of pace. You got to get to the outside of the corner. You got to be straight before you apply throttle. Lots of time to be made there. Lots of time to be lost there. And the rear of the car is also to be lost there, which rather spoils your lap.
Definitely. So Ronald rounding the final corner onto the home straight. Nice flat out section. Coming up to the blind rise and then opening DRS. Flat out 307, 308, 310 k's an hour into the first corner.
The amazing thing about those first two corners, Sean, the first one you take at 200 kilometers an hour, the second one 250. So it's a nice piece of track to try carry a lot of speed through.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Quite a few cars on track now, Ron. We've got an Alpha, we've got Mercedes of Wezo, we've got a AlphaTauri of Josh now starting his hot lap. Just keeping an eye on Ronald to see when he comes across the line.
I'm still watching Ronald on board. I think
119.4
and
goes,
I think
Ronald.
Eugene will be next across the line in the Alfa Romeo.
Eugene a 120 flat is the next one. Bob.
It's Bob, then Josh. Yeah, there we go, Bob.
Bob obviously invalidated his lap run.
And it's Torment. Torment is also starting a lap.
Yeah, Josh crossing the line now.
Let's go to Josh. Here we go, up the hill, across the line.
117.5.
Turning up the pace early on here, old
Turning up
Josh.
the pace early, Ron.
Let's see who's next. Yeah.
Now that's for a banker lap. We've got 0.
He's invalidated, so he'll start another run now. Behind him is our man Wesley. No, it's not Wezo. Who is that? That was Corsa Bucky, 118 dead. Sorry, we missed him there. Eugene on another run goes much faster, 117.6.
16.6.
And there we go. Torment around the last corner to finish his hot lap. Looks 117.8. There we go. And Bob is out of the session, Sean.
Yeah, Bob must have had an incident, Ron. Not setting a time, so all 14 drivers will go through anyway.
Zero's invalidated again. He's, I think, going to start another run. He'll have to. We'll see how that goes. Wezo's gone back into the pits. Korsabaki completing another lap. Not a very quick one. Ronald goes faster, 117.8. And then there's a whole string of cars. It's Glitch. He is going to start a hot lap now. Behind him it's Yakunaho. He's starting a lap as well. Behind Yaku Kosabaki, but I think he's coming into the pits. Then we've got Jaden starting a lap in the Ferrari.
0 on a hot lap to follow Jaden. On a set of mediums, Ron.
Yeah, I think Zero is planning on starting in the soft, so he's okay to waste his mediums in Q1.
Oh, he goes on 118.6 on 3 lap old mediums. Right, we have
Ruan.
He's on a hot lap, he's about to start a lap. Yaku's on a hot lap and he's about to round the final corner.
Yeah, and I think behind Yaku it's Glitch, so we got some action coming our way.
And Yaku going 118.1. And Glitch going 128.8. Obviously had a incident on track. He will go again.
Jaden 116.3.
Jeez.
In Q1.
Unbelievable.
Avilak, he's invalidated. He is busy swearing at his controller. He'll have to go for another lap.
Behind him we've got Zero, who's not putting in the pace. He's
invalidated
4 seconds
and
up
pitting.
here. So Ron also invalidated his lap. Wezo on a hot lap. He's coming out of the pits again. Brand new set of softs.
Sean, I'm on board with Abilak. Just let me know if there's any other action worth following on track.
Ron, if you can go to Glitch, he's setting a time now. He's was 10 seconds up in the second sector, so he's about to improve his time. And Glitch with a 117.8.
Very nice, very nice. Ruan Purple Sector 2, so I'll watch him as well. His laps turning out to be quite a quick one. I've seen Ruan with some good pace in the last few races.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely massive improvement there.
He's looking, I think, at top 5 starts and finishes kind of these days.
We have Avilak about to cross the line on his flying lap. Managed to keep it together. And Avilak with a 1:18.4.
Avilak was complaining before this race to us about not finding his rhythm quite at this track.
I think this track is difficult for a lot of people, Ron. I mean, Ruan with a 1:17.3 goes second fastest.
I told you. Let's see, Yaku, is he on a lap? Yeah, Yaku is already 3/10 quicker than himself, but he's going to join this party of the rest of the guys in the 1:17s. Sean, that where Yaku's going up this hill now on the start straight, finish straight, it's the weirdest start finish straight ever.
Definitely. Both
Yaku.
you and I did a swan dive into the wall last night. Forgive us, we did have rain, so it wasn't an easy one. But
hey, you guys will have to watch FTRF1.
you're gonna have to watch the stream.
What is it? Q2.
Q2. Yes, you're right, Rob.
For some
Q2.
synchronized mercs crashing into each other into a wall. Avilak will go into the pits now. He's starting another lap. Okay, so that 1:18.4 was on high fuel.
Is Wezo about to cross the line, Ron?
Yes, Wezo goes
with a
6.
1:17.8.
What I can tell you, Sean, looking at the times at the moment, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they are all within a couple of tenths of each other. This is going to be
5 tenths, right?
Fabulous
5
race.
tenths from each other.
In fact, 3rd to 10th is about 4 tenths, really.
Yes.
So yeah, the race is definitely going to be a bit spicy later. Let's see, Avilak, he started another lap. He only had 22% battery power. Should have enough to just about put a lap
Just
together.
about finish.
He might run out a little bit before the line, but the most important part of DRS, of course, is up till about 7th gear anyway.
And Avilak does improve with a 1:17.9. Goes
There
10
we
fastest.
go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drivers now in the 1:17s.
Unbelievable.
And
Can only heat up from here.
and Wezo limping to the pits sounds out of field to me. And now I suspect Wezo will retire from the sesh now. I expect so would Avilak perhaps.
Yeah.
Avilak sounding a little bit out of fuel as well, I think.
Yeah. No, he does.
Not the usual sound of a Red Bull that we used to.
Yeah, Ron, big problem on this track is ERS. There's not enough braking zones to recharge, so you have to monitor that and keep it very tidy, otherwise you're going to run out quite quickly. I know I had the same problem last night. Try to conserve it as much as possible, but sort of halfway through the race, I was completely depleted, difficult to recover from that. I had to pit, and then things got a little bit easier from there.
But there's really only one hard braking zone. It's the end of the back straight to that DRS zone.
Yeah,
And it's not a long straight either. It's, that's about it. Other than that, you've got fast sweeping corners, and not really putting the brakes under a lot of load to. Yeah, everyone's retired except for Wezo. Not quite sure how many minutes are left.
2 minutes 56 seconds.
2 minutes 50. Hopefully, Wezo. There we go. Wezo, my man. There we go. For what it's worth, it was Jaden in the 116s. Alien fast there from Jaden. Ruan, Josh, Eugene, Yaku, Wezo, Glitch, Twinkies, Tormund, Abirach, they all in the 117s, but closely behind them, of course, Sabaki 118 dead, and Zero right at the back, but on the wrong tyre, so not representative time. For me, everyone is within, possibly, besides at the moment, Jaden, within about 7/10 of each other, so
yeah, definitely.
Q2 is going to be interesting. I think the mediums is not the best option. I think a lot of guys will probably do soft hards, and that is a very decent strategy on this track. I don't know what the weather looks like. The drivers will have the weather forecast, and they can at least have a guess. But if it's dry, medium hard is an easy choice. Soft hard still works as well. So knowing how close the guys are on track, Sean, are we expecting a lot of guys on softs?
Yeah, definitely.
There we go.
Let's see if we get sort of a 60% of them on softs or 70%. The soft hard option, like we saw yesterday, is very doable. I think I put it a little bit earlier on for the hards, and I was running them at about 40 or 50% when the race finished, so the hards really last year.
And they don't feel so terrible. They actually work quite well. Sean, just quickly,
they do quite well.
To interrupt you there, Yaku just commented on our stream. He says, rain in the race. Quali will be dry, but we're expecting rain for the race. So
very, very exciting, Yaku. Thank you for that. Sort of a mixed masala here on tyres. We've got
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 12.
6, so it's half and half. Mediums and softs. So very interesting. Knowing what they know, I'm surprised that all of them, should I say, have gone on softs. Knowing that the race will be wet.
I'll tell you what, though.
When, Ron, that's the thing.
What you're looking for is top 10 out of 12, though. So I think the point is there's still a good chance you can make it on the mediums. So maybe that's why so many guys have opted for it.
Yeah.
We're only losing 2 guys from the session, and Yaku, thanks for that insights. Ever the gentleman, a quick driver, nice guy, giving us information all around. Thanks for that.
Yeah, thanks for that, Benny.
Tell Henry we say how's it as well. Yeah, first guy out on track is Wezo. He's gone for the mediums. He is planning to be on the best strategy possible, I think.
Wezo's run.
There we go. Let's go on board with Wezo. Couple of gears down, a dab of the brakes right, and then flat out right again, a hard-ish braking zone. Tucks it in nice and early. You've got to move over right so that you can power 100% left. Someone was off the track there. And this is his downhill braking zone after the DRS. You can just get it straight, get the power on. It's a bit of a traction zone, that. Flat out left. Couple of gears down, maybe just on that right-hander. This is the tricky part. You can hear there from Wezo's engine. He's very careful. He knows the risks there. Then it's another flat-out section. This is a nice, just time your braking, time your steering, time your throttle. A nice right-hander. And again, a flat-out left-hander. And then this is up your braking. You can hit it quite late. There's a few ways to get through that corner. And then quite early on here, you want to get on the power because it's flat out from here all the way across the line. You can touch this curb, you don't have to. And then a weird little uphill and across the line, and Wezo 118.1. That is very good, very good.
Very competitive time on the mediums there, Ron.
Behind him, Corsa Bucky on the softs will smash that time. No, Corsa starting a lap. Behind him, Eugene on the mediums is starting a lap. Behind
Zero
him,
starting a lap, yeah.
Zero's on the softs starting a lap. Then Blinkies is still be the next guy across the line. He is on the mediums, yep. Then we've got Glitch in the Red Bull. He is just started a lap. He is trying it on the mediums. Is it Jaden who will be the first guy to
Jaden will
cross
be
the line?
next to cross the line. Purple second sector on.
No surprises. Jaden looks to be lightning fast here, as we'd expect. Nice to see a Ferrari being one of the quickest cars out. I always like to see that. Not biased at all, but Ferraris are excluded from that. And Jaden crosses the line 167 on the mediums.
Yeah, look. That is alien times that run.
Eugene, he's on the mediums in comparison, 118 dead.
118 dead.
A second, 1.3 seconds behind. Zero puts the time, 117.7 on the softs. I think Zero can do better than that, knowing Zero. 118.1 for Wezo. Blinkies gets the time in, 117.2 on the mediums. That's respectable as well. Very good.
And
Glitch puts the time in.
118.2.
Next guy
is it Avi Latch.
Latch.
He's on his outlap.
Mr. Vester is on a outlap. He is trying it on what?
Also on mediums.
Mediums, there we go. Sorry, didn't know where to look for a second.
I think Jaden is finishing his lap.
Jaden, surely he'll put now. I mean, he should be happy with that time.
Yeah, of course, Abaki, but he is invalidated. So next to cross would be.
Yeah, Jaden is putting. Of course, I might start another lap now. He's putting. Then it should be Zero. Zero should be happy. He's putting. Then it will be Wezo. Wezo might be happy there. Yeah, he's putting. Eugene invalidated, but he should. Is he putting? No, he's trying again. We'll see how Eugene's lap unfolds. Glitch is definitely putting. And then what's going on with Abilach? Out lap. He's going very slow. Saving fuel or tires or both.
Or both? Yeah, anything's possible.
He's about the next guy to watch. Ruan's still in the pits. Ruan's taking his time. We can
watch Eugene, who is the 10th up in his second sector.
Oh, Eugene's got some traffic here. I think it's Josh in front of him on an outlap. Nah, Josh should be clear. Josh, not the kind of guy to have a slow outlap anyway.
No, but he's completely moved over for Eugene. Good respect there, Josh.
Thank you, gents. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Like to see guys give each other the opportunity. Some nice camera angles shown with the changing of altitude on this track.
Yeah, Eugene going 117.8. Definitely an improvement on his time.
Very nice. Was that Josh? It was indeed Josh. Let's go.
Avilax had an off, so he's just recovering from that. He's going again.
I'll go back to Josh. Josh, purple sector 2.
It's interesting to see people how they take that corner on. A lot of different angles I've been seeing over the drivers. Guys who take it aggressively, guys who are
Which corner is
taking
that
it a
one,
bit
Sean?
slow. That difficult corner, we saw a lot of spins. I think it is 1, 2, 3. Turn 10, Ron.
Ruan, by the way, back into the pits. He's not completing his lap. Josh puts a time in 1:17.7.
1:17.7. A second behind Jaden.
It's a great lap by Josh. I won't take anything
Definitely.
away from him, but wow, Yak, you're right. It's still a second behind. Is Eugene off the track? Leaving some nice space. Eugene staying absolutely clear.
For Torment.
And Yaku now starting a lap. Torment starting a lap as well.
Yeah, invalidated.
And I think Corsa Bucky is on an out lap. So a lot of things to happen here in the last 5 minutes of Q2 so far.
Yeah, definitely.
Corsa, Yaku, Torment, Ruan have not put times
setting a
in.
time of 1:18.1, Ron. Going
There we
7th
go.
fastest.
That is that's decent. He might wonder if he'll bother trying for the softs next. We'll see how that plays out. Corsa on an out lap. Yaku is on a flying lap. Josh into the pits. Yeah, Yaku will be the next to cross the line. Yaku's on the softs. He's not for wasting time on the mediums. I like this approach. I would just get the job done. I think the softs work well.
Brilliant time by Yaku with
yes, boy.
1:17.4. Well done, Yaku.
That's a bank your Q3 appearance, Yaku. Torment has crossed the line, 1:17.8 on the mediums. Nice time. Corsa Bucky starting a lap because he invalidated the previous one, I think. Oh, he's got a bit of traffic, but navigated through that. This nice downhill braking zone. Let's go to that corner that Sean was talking about it. But you say it's what, Sean? Turn 5 or 7 or what?
Turn 10.
10.
If my calculations are correct.
This one, let's just say this one.
Yeah, it's this one that Corsa Bucky is going through.
There we go. That's
very
about the line you see most
that
guys.
people are taking.
Yeah, so two guys owe us times here. It's Corsa Bucky on a lap, Ruan on a lap. 2.5 minutes to go. Well, 2 minutes, 40 something seconds. And third, 1:17.5.
1:17.5. Ron, that's excellent, huh? Also on the soft tyre.
Glitch starting another lap. He is now on mediums again. He does not want to let go of that strategy, so he will try it on the mediums.
So here goes Ruan to set the last time for Q2. $1:16.9.
There we go. Ruan into the 1:16.
Well done, Ron.
Who's crossing the line? Is it Zero? Zero's starting a lap. He's got onto the softs. He wants to be safe for the race. He wants to be the top 10.
Glitch, Ron has gone 10th faster in the second sector.
Yeah, he needing to find quite a bit of time, about 2-3 tenths actually only.
ducks into the pits. Avilach is retired in 11th place. Happy to start behind the top 10.
And Weza in 10th on an outlap. Wezo is going to start. No, Wezo's back down. Zero, he's on a lap.
Zero, who's already improved by 3/10 in the second sector.
Goes
third fastest, 1:17.3.
That's a nice lap, Zero. Well done.
Well done.
So, besides for Ruan, but Ruan not really pushing there, he's going back in. Yeah, so not much happening out there at the moment. Jaden so far, the hero of the session. Ruan 0. Yaku, of course, with quite nice times, but kudos anyway to Josh Winkies, Eugene Torment. Some very nice times on the mediums to secure for themselves a position in Q3 or an opportunity to go out in Q3. I don't think anyone here is really on lap, Sean.
No.
So they should.
Is Wezo run out of fuel or?
It's strange that he didn't put earlier. He puts now though. Just while we wait for the session to end, Gerard Burt on the stream as well, saying hey Ron and Sean. Shout out to Jaden Forza Ferrari. Yeah, Gerard.
Yeah.
Here you got yourself a little Charles Leclerc there in Jaden.
And that's the session, Ron. Jaden, as you said, 1:16.7 on a medium tyre, alien fast. Ruan in second place with a 1:16.9 on the softs. Zero with a 1:17.3 on the softs. Yaku 1:17.4 also on the softs. Korsabaki 1:17.5 on the softs. Josh 1:17.7 on the mediums. The rest are all mediums. Boinkies Ronald with a 1:17.7 as well. Eugene 1:17.8. Torment 1:17.8 as well, and Wezo with a 1:18.1 to finish off the top 10. We lost Avilach and Glitch, both Red Bulls are out for the third qualifying.
Yeah, that's a bit interesting to see both Red Bulls out. We know those two chaps do have pace in the right conditions, but yeah, they get a free tyre choice, so not all lost.
Q3, Ron. What sort of times do you think we are seeing here? And it's going to be very competitive. Other than Jaden, I can see it splitting by a couple tenths.
Yeah, Josh, first out on track. Yeah, I think there's a few guys capable of 1:17s. That's actually Brinky's ahead of Josh on track. We'll see how their laps unfold just now. And then Jaden not far behind them. He doesn't want to waste too much time, get a good banker lap in as well. Yeah, I suspect, should we say, look, at least everyone will be in the 1:17s. I think that's guaranteed. 1:17.
Yeah, that's definitely guaranteed.
Maybe 1:17.5 is about And quicker is about what I'm expecting, Sean. So let's say a few guys high 116s, a few guys low 117s. Could be a nice battle here. There we go. Bwinkies pulls the trigger. He's going on his fastest lap. Just behind him is Josh. Behind them is Jaden. I'll go on board with Josh. We haven't spoken about Josh much tonight. In the Alpha Tauri. Oh, gets a lot of traffic in turn 1, but everyone out the way. Yellow flags in sector 1, but that's just guys getting out the way for guys on their hot lap. Josh does get a purple sector 1. I suspect Jaden will challenge that surely. Let's go to Bwinkies. How's his lap unfolding? Everything looking clean for now. Rounds the final corner. Nice downhill swoop. Flat out. Did a little bump up to the line and 117.2. There we go. Next guy to cross is Josh. Josh 117 flat. And Jaden
116.2.
Absolutely unplayable. Yaku's starting a lap. He crosses the line. Then it's the Merc of course a Bucky starting a lap as well. Then Ruan starting a lap as well. Then Zero puts in a time 117.6. Wezo puts in a time 117.3.
Very good Wezo.
Eugene 116.8. Very nice, Eugene.
Nice, Eugene. Who's next to cross the line, Ron? Is it Tormans? No.
It's
Yakunaho.
On track. It's Bwinkies, but I don't know if he's pushing again. No.
On track we have Yakunaho who's setting a time at the moment.
Let's see what Yaku's got. He was low 117s in Q2s, fastest in Q2 and Q3. He goes
117.5.
117.5. I think we've seen better from him. Let's see Ruan
with a 117 dead, 5/10 faster than his teammate.
And a 5,000 slower than Josh, so Wezo.
Next is Torment to cross the line. Brand new set of tyres. And obviously invalid. He's
Torment
going again.
Torment at the moment.
Sorry, 117.6.
117.6, that's right.
So
Here we go,
Ron,
Sean.
you were out by 1.5 tenths when we were talking about the sort of the cutoff. 117.5. But these guys can definitely go faster.
Absolutely. Torment's going again. He's already a tenth up on himself. We'll see how this lap unfolds. In Sean's tricky corner, let's see his line through there. He tucks it in nice and tight.
Very nice. Get on the power early.
And somewhere around this right-hander. Yeah, he's still a tenth up at the end of. So he could move up to 8th. if he finishes this lap nicely. Eighth indeed, 1:17.3 and 3 thousandths off Suezo's 7th place time. So, yeah, this is looking quite sharp, Sean.
Yeah,
6/10 from P3 to P10. Eugene in the 1/16th, only guy anywhere near Jaden, but Jaden 6/10, 6.5 tenths just about clear of anyone else in first. I think Yaku is going slightly faster than himself, about 1/2 tenth. Having a second run. Will he go into the pits? If he's not much faster, I would duck into the pits. There we go.
Yeah.
Rather get a new fresh set of rubber. Give yourself enough time to have a proper second run. So, classification after the first run. It's Jaden, Eugene, Josh, Ruan, Kosabaki, Bwinkies, Wezo, Torment, Yaku, and 0-0. Starting his next run on a brand new set of softs. We'll follow to see what 0 does there. Looking nice and aggressive. Looks like he wants it.
He's up on his time.
He's not a lot up, but he doesn't need a lot.
No.
The back is so close. You know, two and a bit tenths can get him 4 positions here. So, yeah, it is one of those tracks. If you know it well, if you've practiced well, it's you can attack every corner. So there is time to be made up. 2 and a bit tenths, almost 3 tenths up on himself now. So this is looking good for 0 to jump a few places. And let's see, 0 crosses the line now, and he does move up at only 1 place. He's lost a tenth in that third sector. Otherwise, he could have well moved up to about 7th, I reckon.
Well, Ron, you are now on your prediction with a 1:17.5.
Next guy to cross the line, it's the man on the front row of the grid, Eugene. Can he improve? Can he improve by 6 tenths? That's a lot.
That's asking quite a bit.
Yeah, the tricky thing for Eugene is you might be tempted to really push this lap. In theory, it's might be smarter just to get a bit quicker than himself. He's almost a tenth up on himself. Purple sector 1, so that's good. I don't know if 6 tenths is the target or if creating a bigger margin to Josh is rather more sensible. But Eugene is out there, is going quicker. Is Jaden coming out yet, Sean? I haven't seen him out on track.
No, he's still in the pits.
He's
now on his out lap.
There we go, and another tenth faster by Eugene. So he's making progress on this lap. What does Eugene have for us in this last sector? I don't think it'll be enough for pole, but he is improving, and that's good news, and it's a 1:16.
Still showing a 1:16.8, Ron. Did he validate?
Did something happen there? I didn't see.
No, I didn't see anything.
Okay, who else is on a lap? Winkies has just started a lap. I missed someone there. I think it's Torment. Yeah, I missed Torment, but he's currently 8th. Started a lap. He looks like 2 tenths quicker than himself already.
Up, yeah.
So things are going to happen here now. There's a McLaren about to cross the line. It's a Yaku and he goes fifth fastest, 1:17.2. Ruan was fifth. He has retired from the session. Jaden is now starting a lap. I'm going to try find guys as they cross the line, but I'm also keen to see how Jaden gets along. Sean, can you watch Jaden 6 times for me?
Yes, I'm on board with him, yes.
Of course, Abaki crossing the line, but he's starting a lap. He's currently 6th with a 1:17.2. Next
Jaden's a
guy.
10.5 up in the first sector.
Oh my word. We're not going to see 1:15s, are we? Tolman now is going to cross the line. He was 9th, stays 9th, goes quicker. I beg your pardon, he's 5th. He goes 5th. Well done, Tolman, 1:17.2. Eugene into the pits. He won't compete anymore. Josh is 2/10 faster than himself. Can he get second place? He does,
Jaden
he does.
3/10 up in the second sector.
1:16.7 by Josh, good enough for second. Next guy is Jaden. He's already a third of a second, 0.333 quicker than himself. This is going to be in the 1:15s, 1:59. I should have predicted this. 1:15.8.
Unbelievable.
9/10 of a second faster than anyone. Yaku comes into the pits. Sabaki is currently 7th. Does he improve? I don't know. I didn't see.
So, Ron, with that very, very exciting Q3, Jaden pole position with a 1:15.8.
Well done.
Alien time, Jaden. Josh with a 1:16.7, just as good. 8
Awesome
tenths
time.
off the leader. It
Awesome
is
time.
insane. 1:16.8 from Eugene.
Brilliant as well.
1:17 dead from Ruan. Torment 1:17.2. Yaku 1:17.2. Korsabaki 1:17.2. Boinki's 1:17.2 as well. Wezo 1:17.3 and Zero with a 1:17.4. Ron, absolutely insane times.
Forza Jaden. Wow, that was the Jaden show. But kudos to Eugene. At the end, Josh just got ahead of him, so kudos to Josh as well in the 1:16s. And then Yaku, best of the best, 1:17 dead. These are all quick times. Let's not play around.
And Ron, as we move into the setup times, the setup time of the vehicles, the cars, they are picking their strategy, choosing their fuel. The weather is not looking too hot. So Yaku, thanks for that. At least a dry start of the race. But I assume the rain will be in 10-15 minutes time.
Yeah, it looks to us like a dry start. We're about to find out in 10 seconds time. There we go. Don't get excited. It's just a formation lap.
Right, just to remind everyone, Ron, if you want to go to the tires, we have the two strategies, medium hard, one stop, and medium soft, two stopper. Ron, on the top 10, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers starting on the soft, and 6 on the medium.
Hey,
those
Sean.
softs also, they last quite long, Ron. I think 12 laps is 11, 12 laps.
Yeah, look, everyone starting on the softs got them from Q2, so they've got some life on them. Yeah, 10 to 13, somewhere there. Squeeze them as long as you can, but the hards can definitely do the 20 laps. And then everyone on the medium here is easily a one-stop. We don't know if and when the rain will come. Sean, I see Jared Halliday has joined the session as well. Welcome, Jared. Nice.
Right, welcome, Jared.
Nice
Racing for the wrong team, but so be it.
Yeah, I think Kosabaki stole his Merc there earlier, but of course they're looking for that spicy rocket engine as well. Yeah, everyone bunched up pretty closely, so...
Alright, yeah. Ron, I will keep it on position changes while you will take us to the start.
There we go. One stoppers on the medium. They should be doing that by lap 14 or so. The guys on the softs might go a lap or two earlier. Looks like everyone has joined. Let's wait for the lights. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And in Algarve in Portugal, it is lights out and we're racing. And it looks like Eugene is definitely challenging and is past Jaden into turn 1. Ruan falls in just behind Josh. The top 4 have got a bit of a gap to the rest. Looks clean further out to me, Sean. Eugene.
Yeah, so far so good. Yaku has dropped 4 places back.
Yeah, Eugene managing to stay ahead of Jaden. Jaden's looking pretty quick as we'd expect. Looks like everyone's racing quite clean. I haven't seen any major incidents. I see now Ruan and Bwinkies having a go at each other there. It's Ruan still ahead in 4th. And of course Bucky just behind Torment. Wezo just behind Corsa. Let me go to the leaders as they will cross the line shortly. And it looks to me like Jaden is going to have a piece of Eugene here anyway. Eugene leads as they cross the line. No DRS just yet. The guys will be dumping ERS here to stay ahead. But Eugene leads into turn 1. Well done. And it's Eugene to Jaden. Jaden will bide his time, I think. Yeah, there we go. Jaden just keeping it nice and cool. He's okay to be behind Eugene for now. On the back straight, still Eugene managing to keep the lead. Sean, any major position changes? Any battles happening out there?
Bwinkies is up 3 places.
Well done, Ronald.
Well done to Ronald. Torment down 2 places. Up 3 places is Glitch. Down 4 places is Yaku. Obviously had a bit of an incident earlier. Jared up 3 places in his sporting his new Aston Martin. Avilov down 1 place and Zero down 3 places. So quite a mixed masala there, Ron, of what's happening. Jaden's still biding his time here in front. 3/10 off Eugene.
Eugene fastest lap, then Ruan fastest lap, so Ruan on the move.
Well done, Ruan.
Yeah, Josh and Ruan is keeping with this front battle as well.
Oh, and Ruan just loses it, Ron. Into turn 1. No fault of anyone, just
what a pity.
tires. Ron ending up 10 places down. Unlucky Ron.
Oh, Jaden now
And
does go on the
Jaden
inside
is-
of Eugene. Eugene gives him a nice amount of space. Good racing by these guys, so close. And there are drops. Sean, drops of rain. Rain within the next shakes of a duck's ass.
Yeah, everyone's going to have to dive in now, Ron. Maybe a lap or two. Depends on how bad it starts getting.
Yeah, we don't know
and this
how.
thing changes the whole game. Let's see what Jaden does now. If he jumps into the pits.
I think way too early.
No, he doesn't. He's going to wait.
Looks very dry out there still. Fastest
Let's
lap.
just see who jumps in. Nobody as yet.
Yeah, we saw from our qualifying session last night, it was about a good 5 or 10 minutes before people had to start switching to the inters, so I think a few laps to go. Oh, I'm gutted for
getting
Ruan.
very close here.
Let's go watch.
Jared.
Oh, so close, but
And Glitch has spun and Jared has damage from that spin, so Abilak has just passed Jared. And looks like Bob's going past Jared as well.
yeah, this car will be a nightmare on this track without a wing. He was going to pit straight away. Does he go for the inters? Oh, I don't want to make that call. Just watching some chats on our stream here, Sean. Jen and Carrot having a good chat. I'm not who Tikkop is, but he's been mentioned here as well. Of course, a Bucky going for a move on Bwinkies. He gets it done nicely as well.
Right, so Jared is the first one to pit, Ron.
Yeah, let us know what tyres he goes on to there, Sean.
And Jared going on to the
Softs, yeah. Yeah, it's nowhere near ready for inters. The unfortunate part for him is he's just adding a stop to his race here. And safety car, what happened? Virtual safety car. I cannot see why.
Me neither.
Does anyone pit? Don't know. I cannot see why there's a virtual safety car. Apologies, viewers. We don't know what's going on, but there's a virtual safety car here in Portugal on lap 5 of 33. Josh, maybe? No. He's still going, I'm not sure. Why, Josh is in 8th position, Sean. Something happened there.
Josh got no damage. Maybe
No.
he had a spin.
Looks okay. Safety car ending. DRS enabled. There we go. Lap 6 and we're racing again. Unlucky for Jared if he puts it a half a minute later.
And immediately Wezo takes Torment. Oh, and there's a bit of contact on track, Ron. Wezo, Torment, and Yaku. Yaku coming off terrible on that one, losing a wing.
I think it's Torment that lost the wing.
Not losing a wing, apologies. Torment losing a wing.
Oof, and Torment's going to be eaten alive here as well by Bob now. And very soon by Glitch. Oh, we just missed the action there on the live feed. Sorry about that. Glitch does go past. Ruan, who had to pit way earlier in this race, he's even making up places. He'll pass Torment as well now. Ruan back into 10th. Jared Halliday, the first guy with a penalty, and it's a 3-second for track limits. Avilach Sean, that's why we had a virtual safety car, I guess. He is pitted for the hards. But again, we didn't see what happened, so we can't exactly confirm that. Yaku getting quite close behind Weza. We'll watch this battle.
Winkies and Korsabaki making moves here.
Corsa pitting and Bar pitting.
Bar pitting as well.
I think it's almost time for this ink to Sean. This is about the kind of rain that where you and I crashed out last night.
Yes.
Wezo, by the way, passes Yaku and Corsa in the pits, but he's putting on hards. It's not inters.
Yeah, he's putting on hards.
Bob putting
on hards as well.
Bob put on softs. That's interesting. Torment with a wing change. Forever stop for him.
Yeah, this rain is now coming down, Ron, and it's that slippery.
Yeah, these hards look horrid.
It's not the right choice, Ron.
It's so tricky. It doesn't look just enough wet yet. As I see the race leaders, they all going past the pits. Jaden goes past lap 8, leading by 4.8 seconds to Eugene. Eugene doesn't want to pit. Boinky's now in third, Sean.
Yeah, Boinky's now in third on mediums.
That is 5 places up for Ronald. Very nice. Josh is back up to 4th, so whatever happened to him, he's doing a recovery drive here. Yaku is the next, and Yaku making some nice inroads here on Josh.
Seriously. Wezer as well in 6th place. And we have our first inters, Ron, from Ruan.
So too for Zero. Zero is also pitted. Korsabaki also going for inters. Yeah, it's time.
Right, so everyone's ducking in now.
Yeah, we'll just watch Ruan now. He's behind Jared and Bob. Can he make inroads on them? We'll find out very quickly. Yeah, I can just see Bob losing the rear.
All over the place, Ron. And I think Ruan's going to make it easy work here for himself.
Very well timed, Ruan, I think. Look, he's not walking past these guys, so we're obviously at the tipping point. And race leader in the pits. Yeah, it looks like the guys on softs are just about holding on for now, Sean, but we're at the tipping point. Race leader Jaden comes out the pits on the inters as well. Eugene pitted, inters as well. Bwinky's pitted, Bwinky's will take inters as well. Josh in the pits, inters as well. Ruan in the pits, inters as well.
It's only Jared and Bob who are probably now going to pit for those inters.
Oh,
and there goes Jared.
Jared, 1 lap too long. And Bob, what does Bob do? Bob in the pits. Oh, Jared was doing so well. A late joiner to this race. That's been costing him a bit of time. I see a penalty as well. Josh, 8 seconds. That's not getting his Knights off to a good start.
Avilach also pitting for those inters. Also speedy in the pit lane.
Oh, it's not going from bad to worse. On the inters, absolutely everybody on the inters. And I almost want to say the rain looks like it's getting less.
Yes.
Is it just me?
Nearly ready for socks, Ron. We might see an early soft pit from Jaden. 6 seconds ahead. DRS is now disabled. Obviously the rain is getting a bit worse.
Yeah, we'll keep it going. I mean, it doesn't look extremely dark and dingy. It doesn't look like massive puddles. Definitely only inters. Maybe it'll still dry up. Any close battles? I'm watching Josh behind
Josh and
Yaku.
Yaku.
But Yaku seems to have that control. It was 7/10. It's now 1.1, 1.2.
Sorry, Ron, just give me a minute.
Yeah, lap 10 of 33, we just about getting to a third race distance. Penalties, Josh 8 seconds, 0 with 3, Jared with 6, Abilach with 8. I expect more of that to come. Let me look for position changes since the start. Jaden, where he started in first place. Eugene, who did get him at the start, is now in second, 7 seconds behind. He's gained 1 position. Bwinky's up 5, running in the podium positions as well. Well done to Ronald there. Yaku up 2 places in 4th. He is sniffing at a podium. Josh has lost some places, 3 in fact. And he is in 5th. The Wezo doing really nicely. He got up 3 places to 6th. Glitch 5 up to 7th. Ruan, he's lost a few places as well, but he has gained a few and lost a few tonight. So we'll think Ruan might recover still a bit from there. We'll watch Ruan now as he gets closer and closer to Glitch. Will he have a move here? I don't think so. Too far back. 16th.
It's too far back, Ron.
Can't jump from there. And then the big loser from positions, Torment right at the back.
Whoa! Ruan diving in there next to Glitch, but overshot the corner.
Yeah, this is the time for patience, I reckon. Yo, Josh now with 11 seconds penalties. That is going to bite him later. This pack is quite close. You don't want to have penalties, and you definitely don't want to have that many of them either. Yeah, Ruan getting closer still. Another close battle, by the way. Torment at the back, just behind Avilach. Neither of their races going their way. But at FTR, we score points all the way to 12, so you may as well stick in the race, may as well fight, and pick up some points and get them ticking along. Yeah, rain's not getting worse, it's not getting better. It's probably definitely still Inter's time. We'll see how that carries on. Yeah, Ruan's been chipping away at Glitch's lead here, so Ruan currently in 8th. He was running something like 4th earlier, had a fastest lap and then a spin. But from the back, he's all the way back up to 8th. He now does get past Glitch. Glitch just having terrible
Good
traction.
Move there, Ruan.
And Ruan gets back into 7th, and he's 7.8 seconds to behind Wezo.
Right, let's see what Torment can do here. 4 tenths away from Abilach.
He's going to dump a lot of ERS. But without DRS, it's a bit tricky, and I don't back this start-finish straight for the best overtaking opportunity. You must now try follow Avilach quite closely, which he does. It's still only 4 tenths in it. Nice and late on the brakes by Torment. If he can get the power on earlier, he will get his man 4 tenths, 3 tenths as they start. That's back straight. Just too far back.
Oh! And there's Torment with no wing or end plate missing.
Oh, that is... Yeah, I think I didn't see if exactly where the braking zone was, if Abilach was early or Torment was late, but yeah, you gotta watch your front wing, unfortunately, and I feel bad for
Especially in the
Torment.
rain, right?
That's his second time now. You can almost see a dry line appearing, Sean.
Yeah, very, very faint, but it is appearing.
But there's a couple of drops still on track, so I don't think we'll see anything but the inters for a while. Jared Halliday, another penalty, racking them up quite quickly. Out in front, Jaden, 13 out of 33 laps. Normally we would be pitting for hards by now, but we're in the rain, so we're on the inters. I have no idea how long inters last. I'm guessing most of the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaden with almost a 10-second gap now. We see Abilach get another penalty as well. Yeah, sure. It's especially in the wet weather. It's hard to put Jaden under pressure because you can't put for another tire option and try to put him under any sort of
No,
pressure.
yeah, there's nothing you can really do. I mean, with the 11.5-second lead.
Oh, Buiki's passes. Oh, what happened to Eugene? Oh, off the track.
Eugene has no damage, fortunately.
On your favorite corner, Sean, Eugene goes off the track. Not quite. It was a bit earlier. Yeah, sector 1 he went off the track.
A little bit earlier. We actually have Jared going through that corner now.
And did something happen to Bwinkies? Bwinkies is... Oh no, he's ghosting. Sean, will you check for me? Is anyone else just Bwinkies?
I'm checking, Ron. No, everyone is ghosting. The only one not ghosting is Glitch. Bob is not ghosting. Josh is not ghosting. Right, and that's how glitches make up all these places, Ron. So we've definitely lost connection here.
Sean, will you just check for me there on our Discord group? I got a feeling we may have to restart something here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that, Ron. Yeah, Ron, I think give us a second. Okay, it seems that we're getting some of the drivers back.
Yeah, previous race leader Jaden, he is still ghosting by the looks of it. Josh isn't, which is why Josh easily caught and passed him. Ruan, he's looks like Winkies is back. Gweza is fine. Glitch is fine. Eugene has recovered from his spinning 70. Looks okay. Ruan's fine. Zero is still ghosting.
Korsabaki is still ghosting.
Corso
Jared still ghosting. Avilach still ghosting.
So Zero, Corso, Jared, Avilach. Let me try invite in.
Hero has joined.
Yeah, there's a safety car now. Yeah, full safety car now. Looks like it's because of Eugene. So I'm just gonna send out some spare invites.
Gonna be a long fucking night.
I think we're on the stream still. Should we end it?
Yeah, just end it.